Buster, we have trickery afoot. What do you think? Is it meat? Yeah. What do you mean no? Have another go. Is it meat? Welcome to Big Les Barbecue, and today we've got a little twist. We've got some nice bread buns. We're going to put burgers in them, but there's no meat. Buster's not very happy down there. No meat, Buster, today. I've always felt that when I have my family and friends come round and I'm doing a barbecue, I always take the easy route and I go to the shop and I just buy them some vegetarian burgers out the fridge. And there's not much effort gone in, not much love, and I like to put a bit of love into my cooking. So today we're going to have a go at some meat-free burgers. To start with, I've got some nice burger buns, and before I get the oil in the pan, I'm just going to toast them up. I think it should be the law that all bread buns are toasted when you have burgers. Give them a nice toast. While they're toasting, I'm going to just cut up some mushrooms. I've got 250 grams of mushrooms. 1, 2. And we're just going to give them a quick dice. Everything is going in the food processor, so don't worry about even chunks. I enjoy cutting with my old hickory as well. And I'm sure you could have said, why didn't he cut them off air? I wanted you to see me using my knife. No point in having it and using it off air. Right, buns nicely toasted up. Let's just turn that heat down. A little bit of olive oil in the pan, and we're going to get them mushrooms in. Give them a quick toss around. Well, I don't know, I think I could be convincing Buster already. He's sniffing the air. While they're starting to brown off, let's have a little bit more oil. The mushrooms are going to sort of act as the fatty part of the burger to replicate that sort of fatty texture, meaty texture in the burger. While they're going, I'm going to take one sort of steamed and cooked beetroot and pop that into the food processor. I'm sure they'll all get eaten later. I'll pop them down there out of the way. In with that, I have 1 drained can of black beans. One drained can of chickpeas. Before I get any more ingredients in, I'm just going to give that a quick whiz. But we don't want it super fine, we do want some texture to the burger, but we just do need to blitz it down to make it a mouldable patty. Let me just get that beetroot chopped. While I've got my stirring stick, get them mushrooms a stir. Okay, we're giving this a blitz. I always love using food processors when you're on telly. To be fair, that's looking quite nice already. We'll give this a blitz. Into that, we're going to add 1 cup of porridge oats or coarse oats. We'll blitz them in. I'll just start to turn the mushrooms down. Again, back on, another blitz. Don't worry if it's not all combined in. My food processor is not massive. I'll take the first lot of ingredients out into my pan, into my bowl. Okay, that's looking pretty good already. I'm still not convinced if I'm going to be converted to a meat-free burger, but we'll find out. We're now on to 1 drained can of green lentils. 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. 1 tablespoon of corn flour. That's just going to act as a thickening agent. 1 tablespoon of my favourite Marmite. Let that just drain in there a second. I think these mushrooms are nearly ready to be added in as well. While that's draining, a couple of stalks of rosemary just for flavour, and a little sprig of parsley. I always thought parsley was just sort of to make the board look pretty, but I'm apparently being told you can put it into food. Grace keeps reminding me. Right, from that, this is going to be a really bad idea. Sticky Marmite. Now all over my finger. Trusty tea towel down here. I'll deal with that. Right, we're going to take the sautéed mushrooms. These are chestnut mushrooms and they are my absolute favourite. And pop the lid back on and start to blitz these all down again. I'll do the madman shake. Oh, God, I love the smell of mushrooms. And we're going to add these wet ingredients down into the bowl. I have to admit, I'm getting quite excited about this. Buster's still not looking too convinced, although he has heard his name. Let's just clear the board down and get to mixing. Again, we've got all them flavours of the beetroot, the mushrooms, them beans, lentils and oats. We've got the smoked paprika, which is going to give that smoky note, and then just a little bit of rosemary and parsley. Do you know what I have forgotten? And we shall have to find out a spatula for turning the burgers. I may have to send my glamorous assistant, who will not come on the camera, in to go get a spatula. She's kindly doing so now while I'm talking to you. Right, in with a pan, and let's get to making these patties. I'm going to a little bit of oil in my hand as well, hopefully just to stop the patties sticking to my hands. And we're going to take these patties. I don't want to make them too thick. I want to try and get a nice crust on the outside. But I suppose one good thing is it's already all cooked, so you could actually get on with eating it right now if you wanted. Hopefully the boss will tell me that that patty size isn't too big. If it is, that's the daddy patty, or big les patty. They actually look really good. Again, I'm still not 100% convinced myself. Trusty tea towel, it's hidden out of sight. We're gonna just make 2 for now, but I will make 4 for my pictures. Just crank that heat up slightly and get that oil working around the outside of the patties. My glamorous assistant won't walk onto the screen to get a spatula. I'm not quite sure what she thinks I'm doing, but she's brought me free. I won't use them in my pan. We should go for the plastic one. Right. While I'm doing that, can you just open the cheese for me, my glamorous off-camera assistant? Buster's coming in. Don't you go for them tins, dog. Right. This is the next thing. We shall go in for the flip. Absolutely amazing colour and crust forming on the outside. I think I should just take some of those parsley stalks to start making this board look pretty while I'm cooking them. Casey's now in the background as well, so we've got all the glamorous off-camera assistants. Does it smell good, Casey? Do I get a shouting yes? Yeah. Oh my God. I hope you lot are enjoying it more than she is. Yes, the dog's actually getting excited. Right, we'll go for... Ah, bloody thing's turned off. There we are, we're back on again. I prefer using charcoal. These things are great, but it's giving me some right grief today. Right, plenty of heat. I'm going to walk to the camera now. And we're starting. We've got several different cheeses going on today. We've got some mozzarella going on today. We've got some American cheese, and me and Grace are going for some cracked black pepper cheddar. I actually can't wait for that. My board looks an absolute mess. We'll go for a turn. Oh, nearly. We shall get to cheese on. And I shall pop the lid on to help the cheese melt. Right. We shall take 2 of these ginormous bean patties. Oh, into the bread bun. I'm going to pop on the crown. Ow, that's hot cheese. I'm going to make 2 more quick ones just in case you missed the last ones. Nice patties. This recipe is definitely, aha, that was hot. Good for, I reckon, what, maybe another 2, 6 good size burger patties. Trusty tea towel. Just a little bit more oil. Get that heat up. As you can see, plenty of mix in there still for the more burgers. I'm just going to come up for a close-up just so you can sort of see it almost has that minced meat texture, and we're not trying to replicate minced meat, we're just trying to make a good burger, so hopefully that texture is going to work really nice in the mouth. On the outside, and a nice soft sort of texture on the inside. Flip them over. They're smelling amazing. And again, I saw that today, it's in Asda's, and it's a crackback pepper cheese. So hopefully that's going to work really nice with the patties. I'll get the cheese on in 1 minute and we'll get to cutting these open. But before we do, I'm sorry, I am going to have to take a picture of these pretty burgers. Then we'll get to slicing and we'll get to eating. And hopefully we may get some thumbs up at the side of the screen from the glamorous off camera girls. Even the dog's off camera today. Right, that's a nice crust forming on them. Go for that last flip, and I think we'll get that cheese on the top. Oh, a bit fell off. Oh, what a shame. Yummy. And in a miracle of time, we have the two patties with that cracked black pepper cheese on. Ow. I'm going to take the crowns and we're going to crown them bad boys up. And for all you meat eaters out there, I'm sure you can agree with me, they actually look really fantastic. Shall we cut one open? See what it looks like. Buster's even coming in for the look. Oh my God. Oh. As you can see, nice loose texture on the inside. We've got the crust on the outside and then the cheese. I'm going to go in for a bite on this one. That's good. Actually, Grace and Casey probably won't believe me, but that is really good. Only thing it does need for me, a little bit of my barbecue sauce. It'd be perfect. I hope you guys give it a try, and any of them family and friends that are coming round that may be vegetarian, instead of copying it and buying them burgers from the shop, have a go at making some of your own. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a like, give us a subscribe. I want some comments down below. If you are going to subscribe, I'll try and get that subscribe button here on my Buddha belly, and enjoy my next videos that'll be coming up over here.